All right, it is Monday, May 13th, and we have the biggest selling rock album of 2019 so far, and that is Vampire Weekend's Father of the Bride. Knew this album was going to be big. Happy to see it go to number one. It is their third number one of their career. Technically a double album. And it's number one. Not only number one right now, but best-selling rock album of 2019 so far. According to Billboard, Vampire Weekend moved 138,000 equivalent album units. 119 of those 138,000 were actually from pure album sales. And what that means is, if you bought the album, that counts as a pure album sale. If there's 20 tracks in the album. If somebody bought 20 singles, 20 of one track, that counts as they call that an equivalent album unit. So, it counts towards their total, but again, it's not like an actual record, but it's where singles can help you sell more albums these days. So 119 out of the 138,000 came from pure album sales. Both totals, by the way, mark the largest of any rock album released so far this year. We've had some good records so far this year. I thought Gary Clark Jr.'s album is I still think it's phenomenal. I thought it would have had some bigger sales. It did well from what I can remember, but got outshined by Vampire Weekend. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying I would have thought there was so much anticipation around that Gary Clark Jr. record. I don't know. It's the group's first record with Columbia Records after issuing their first 3 studio albums through XL Recordings. And I think that's about it. Let me see. Father secured last week's largest rock album. Blah, 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 blah. It's the biggest since Mumford & Sons debuted with Delta with 230,000 album units, 214 of those in album sales, but that was December of 2018, if you remember. So Vampire Weekend doing well. Mumford & Sons, just to give you an idea, still on that higher plane. Still absolutely on that higher plane as far as album sales go. So there you go. You're fully updated on what the biggest rock record of 2019 is so far right here on The Morning Show with Anthony.